Noel Burdick with his first goal of the season. Well done, mate. Congrats. Fuck you. Howdo, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Freddie Adu in charge of York City. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood today. The blues of the past are gone, sort of, and I'm ready to push on again. You'll notice that the gap has closed a little to Lincoln City, and that's because we've actually hit a run of semi-decent form compared to Lincoln's actually dropping off form. Now, the last game we saw was us getting beat at home by Lincoln. Grateful on that one. Fucking Alan. The next game I played was away against Bromley, and yeah, 5-1 victory. Look at some of these performances as well. 9s from both centre backs. Sean Rooney had an 8.6, 9.6 from Andy Little with a hat trick. He is back, motherfuckers. I think I dropped him for the Lincoln game. I did. I played Scott Fennick. Brought him back in for this game, and he banged a hat trick. He has been outstanding in these past 4 games. Well, 3 of them. We'll come to that. This is a really excellent performance. Everything that was lacking in these 4 losses, and indeed for these few games as well, the neat triangles that we started the season with, they were all back. And I actually credit that to this man, Chris Atkinson. I was looking at some midfielders to sign anyway. I'd been scouting a few, I'd been looking around at a few. And then Chicken got injured, a serious injury, and Jack Finch was suspended as well. So it kind of forced my hand. It was either sign a midfielder right now or be a midfielder light for the next game. So Chris Atkinson was the best of the ones I scouted, and look at him for this level. Oh, don't say for this level. Don't bring up the counter again. For Vanarama football, he is exceptional. Box to box midfielder, which is exactly what he's playing as, was Chicken's spot. He can play as ball midfielder though. He can play as a playmaker if he needs to with his good passing. What's his vision? Good as well. But box to box is what he's at, what he's all about. 15 work rate, decent determination, decent mentals across the board, decent decent physical stats with natural fitness. I got caught between the 2 words. With his fitness of 17, and then his technical ability. There's no stat in this technical column that will jump out as particularly amazing, but there's also no stat that is dreadful. Good tackling, good technique, good passing, alright finishing, good first touch, good dribbling, alright crossing. He can head a ball to a reasonable degree. He's just an all-round decent player, and with him in our midfield, we are all of a sudden back to playing really good stuff. He got an 8.1 on his debut, including an assist, I believe. But then we come to the Guiseley match at home. In fact, I didn't notice this while I was doing it, but 3 away performances, all very good. Conceded a goal in each, which I'm not too happy about. We'll come to that. This game was literally the worst possible game of football, and let me explain to you why. It showed the kickoff. It showed the kickoff for the second half. It showed a throw-in being taken with 90 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. That was it. In the stats that I looked at once the game had finished, there wasn't a shot on target by either side. Bag of shit. In this 5-1, I'm raving like, both my strikers are back in the goals, we're back playing excellent football, we're back doing our passing triangles. But we backed that up with a 3-1 win, very, very good 3-1 win. Another hat trick for Andy Little, 9.5 this time, and generally good performances across the board. A couple of not too bad ones, but again not awful either. 6.5 isn't that bad. It's just he kept misplacing crosses, which is the same reason that Brody only had a 6.7 because he wasn't able to get on the end of them. But 3-1 win away against Tranmere, one of the better teams in this league. Very, very happy with that performance. It's a very, very good performance. Kettering FA Trophy first round. I won't say too much about this. I played the first team because we had a 7-day gap to our next game. Brought in... Who did I bring in? I brought in someone for this match. I thought I did. Oh yeah, I brought in Ryan Wintle. I brought in Ryan Wintle in place of Connolly, who normally plays there, just to give him a start because he came on against Tranmere. In fact, I'm going to tell you more about this Tranmere game in a minute because I actually there's something I forgot about it. But first, Ryan Wintle played really, really well. He came on off the bench against Tranmere and was excellent. So he got an assist, I believe. Yeah, he got a 6.9, but off the bench that's about as well as you can get. Got an assist and just generally changed the game for us. Now, the thing I forgot to mention about this, the first half was a shit show from both teams, which they scored right at the end of with a header. For the first time I think that I can remember doing anyway in Football Manager, I gave an aggressive half-time team talk. Now that's risky as fuck. That is risky as it comes because they could just all go red and then get fucked. All bar like two of them looked motivated, and we came out of the second half back to playing how we did in the 5-1 win, back to playing how we did earlier in the season. Andy Little scored 3. I think it was the middle one, was a very good finish. I'm going to check that. I was wrong. It's the 90th minute one. It's the 3-1. It's the one that clinched it at the death. Gets the ball from Earl Hanlon here, turns away from his man and bang! What a finish! What a goal! What a comeback! What a performance in that second half! I was really happy with that. I was delighted. Kettering 3-1. 2 more goals from Andy Little. That means in these 4 games that you've missed, he scored 3, 6, 8. Outstanding. Brody got a couple as well in that time, and that was just a good performance. They're a league below though, Kettering. It's only an FA Trophy, so I'm not putting too much stock into that. But it's good to get a win in the cup. It's good to advance in a cup competition. We get Chester next in the next round. But we might be able to go a fair distance in this because I think FA Trophy, aren't we the highest league that is eligible to enter the FA Trophy? Isn't FA Trophy non-league clubs only? I could be wrong on that. Dagenham and Redbridge, they might be higher than... No, they're Vanarama. Oh, they're right above me, aren't they, in the league? Idiot boy. So yeah, we could well win this. Well, according to this, we are the 3rd best team in it. Joint 2nd, if you want to get pedantic. But in this episode, then, we have Torquay and North Ferriby. Playing North Ferriby back-to-back, home and away. Don't really know why. Don't know why the fixtures have arranged themselves that way, but whatever. We'll play Torquay on one of the North Ferriby matches, the away one, in this episode today. I was going to play on more before the next episode. I mean, only 4 games isn't much, but there was a big piece of news that I really wanted to share with you, and it's a devastating blow. Stephen Craney, our captain, has retired from professional football. Now, I have offered him a job as a coach. He doesn't look that great as a coach, but he's got that determination and discipline and motivating. He looks like he could actually... If I can develop his player ability and potential, he could be a really... Not potential, just ability. If I could develop his judging of player ability, he could be a really good assistant manager maybe down the line if Hangland goes. But anyway, he got a really serious injury, as you might have seen on a previous episode. Will that be in here? I don't think it will. But he decided that injury was so severe that he had to think of his health in general. Not a young man at 35. And so he's retired, which... a bit devastating really, because I can't look at his playing stats anymore, but I might splice in a bit of footage from a previous episode, or I might not bother. I'll see how lazy I feel. And but he was an excellent captain, and I've had to replace him as captain. I've given it to Brody for now because he has decent stats for a captain, but the amount of fires he put out for me this season already, players who were worried about not getting enough first team football, I don't think I've had to have a single discussion about that because every single time he's sorted it, no trouble. He's fantastic, and we are going to miss him, especially since we don't have another decent left back. In fact, does he free up some wage budget then? He does. Okay, let's look for some left backs. So the first one I've come across that I quite like the look of is Patrick Brough of Carlisle. Good work rate. Good mentals in general for what I'm going to want him to be doing. It's not going to be probably going to be support or attack. I'll put it on attack just so I can monitor all the stats that he might need. Good teamwork, good mentals across the board. Not great off the ball, but that means we won't make too many runs off the ball. That might be a key stat to how I want him to play. Decent physical stats, very good crossing for a Vanarama player, and reasonable tackling and defending stats, because I know, yeah, he's meant to be a left back. His tackling should probably be better than that. His marking should be, but they're a main winger outlet as well. So he looks like he might be one to keep an eye on. Now this lad, Johnny Hurd, he plays in the league below us for Bishop's Stratford, Vanarama National League South. But look at his stats. Look at his crossing ability. Long throws, who cares? He can take a free kick. He's great passing, excellent tackling. Marking's a bit to be desired, but great, good work rate, good teamwork. Decent off the ball, determined, brave, bit of aggression to him. He's slow as shit, but he's fit. Craney was slow as shit, and he did excellent in that role for me. I might look at this lad. Stephen Craney has joined me as a coach. That's excellent news. Let's ask him to recommend a signing. See if he recommends a left back for us to replace him with. But yeah, excellent news. Stephen Craney remains at York City. Very, very happy with that indeed. I just wish you could still play for us. So we still do have quite a few injuries in the squad. Chicken is out for another couple of months. Heslop is out for the rest of this season and maybe a little more, 6 to 8 months. Fenwick got injured in the last game. Is out for the next 3 weeks. So Williams will take that spot on the bench, the striker spot. I meant to just put him in there now, but I moved him into the wrong spot, so Galbraith can get his spot on the bench back as the winger on the bench in case we need to switch it up. Wintle, I'm considering leaving him in there after he played well in that cup game. His stats are all improving all the time. Alex Whittle, I've given him enough of a run. I am going to replace him as left back, and I think I'm going to give someone else a go. Who can actually play in this spot? The only other man who's really comfortable there is Ben Barber, and he's even shitter. Yeah, alright, Whittle for now. Rooney has got himself injured. 4 to 5 weeks, I didn't spot that one. Oh, jeez. Oyabanjo, I got a transfer negotiated. He's already going to leave on the 1st of January. So with that in mind, mate, you can do me a job. Do me a job, come in. Get your match fitness up, ready for you. Start at your new club. Clovis is going to retain his position. Atkinson as well. O'Hanlon in there. I'm going to leave Wintle. And that's going to be the team for this game against Torquay at home. Fullbacks are now on automatic rather than attack. I will switch them to attack should I feel the need to. For now, they start on automatic though, because I just felt like I was getting caught out down the wings too much. Oyabanjo, 2 minutes in to me giving him a game to try and be nice to him. He gets himself booked. And could this be an attack for them? Whittle, well played, mate. Yeah, prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. Oh, Little's got in. How's he got to that? And he scored. Get in. Galifuoco with the error. And we're up to second. An awful dip in form we suffered recently. We're back on form now, and particularly Andy Little. He's in the goal, something fierce. The keeper should have saved that, though. The amount of times I've said this already on FM17, the goalkeepers are abysmal. But excellent goal for us. Don't immediately concede before I can even stop talking about the goal. Get it away. Well done. Get to that, Andy. Nah. Here's sparks for them. Young, get in there. Atkinson, get in there. Well done. Here's Brody. Find Little. Excellent ball over the top. Little is in again. If he can get past the defenders, and he can he finish? Oh, he's on fire, Andy Little. I don't know what they've been putting in his food. Crack, maybe. Actually, no, that won't make him a good footballer. What drug would make you good at football? Certainly not weed. Speed, maybe? I'd be too distracted. Your attention span's too fucked. Roids, you'd be too big. You'd be all like bulky and swollen. Right, answer in the comments, guys. What drug will make you good at football? Maybe like doping, like Nasri. Allegedly. But his ward for them. His ward for them. For Reed, don't get sent off. Why have got no one back? Jesus, here's Luther Blissett. I remember him from last time. Sembe Ferris, and it is 1 apiece. Because we got caught with too many men forward. I probably should have done something instead of just waffling about drugs. Should have probably done something to shore up at the back after going ahead. Whittle and Oyabanjo look like they were the only ones back there. Decent cross across. Barbier doesn't get to it. Good header from Reed into the top bins. 1 apiece. Maybe crystal meth? Oh, I'd be tweaking too much, wouldn't you? Poor goal kick from Leather, and Barbier heads it back. And we're going to win that. Brody win that? Yes, here's Little. Beat your man. Beat him again. You've had to beat him even all day. Oh, just wide. Bit of a pot shot. Not too happy with the pot shot. I'd rather you get close a little. Corner again for them. This is end to end. Are they going to win the header? No, they're not. But it's going to come out for their goal scorer, Reed. Is he going to bang one? No, he's not. He's going to lay it off for Young, but he's not going to make it to him. Atkinson intercepts. Poor ball forward, though. Very poor indeed. Jelifinko. Poor ball forward from them, though. Here's Clovis. O'Hanlon, make a good ball, mate. Come on, Atkinson. Clovis. Decent little passing move. Decent. Find Wiltnell if you can. Good stuff. Find Little. Excellent through ball. Here's Andy Little. Can he finish? Of course he fucking can. Of course he can. On the form that he's in, he's fucking unstoppable. Great play from Wintle. He's more than merited his place in the team ahead of Connolly. Little on his right foot, just outside the box actually. Great finish. Really happy with Wintle though. Really, really happy with him. He's coming to the team in place of technically our best player in Connolly. Aiden, is it Connolly? I'll learn their names one day. I don't really give a shit about them, to be honest. Team talk, lads. Half-time team talk. I don't really give a shit about you, if I'm honest. Good play, though. Don't get complacent. We've already conceded once. And individual praise. Oh, no, actually, no, you're looking calm, so I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything more than that. Come on, lads. Get this win in the bag. Oh, your Banjo with a throw-in just inside the second half. Look at that clusterfuck of men that was there. Here's Luther Blissett. Now, don't concede here. Well done, Leathern. I was just considering dropping my fullbacks back a little, and now I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to take them off automatic and put them. I don't want to put them on defence, so I've got no width. I'll put them on support, and we'll leave it. Oh, actually, I could put them on wing back, defend. Yes, I'm going to do that. Wing back, defend. Same for you, my friend. Wing back, defend. There we go. Excellent stuff. Cleared up field. They win it, but it's only going to come for Will. To Wintle. That was not confusing at all. Here's Atkinson, the new player. What a through ball that is. Andy Little's through again for a hat-trick again. Oh, he's missed it. Would have put your fucking house on it. What a ball from Atkinson. Our through balls are on point because Little's making runs again. He's back in confidence. He's back in form. O'Hanlon's going to lay it into Atkinson here, and then second time on his left, through the splits their defence in half. Little took it first time. Take a touch, man. You got time. Set yourself. Get the hat trick. Your third hat trick in 5 matches. That would have been, or 4 matches. No, 5. 5 matches. Hour gone. Alex Whittle for us. Good throwing for Wintle. I'm going to have to play him on opposite sides of the pitch. Here's Atkinson. Looking through for Little again, but not finding him. Here's Clovis. O'Hanlon. Find Atkinson again. Alright, have another go, mate. Oh no, Wintle. Clovis. Here's the passing again. The passing through the midfield is back. Brody. Atkinson. Brody, make that run. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. There you go. I didn't go through quickly enough. Atkinson again. Wintle. Look for O'Hanlon. He's got a bit of space. There you go. What can you make of it, mate? There you go. There's the space. There's the space. There's Brody. There's 3-1. That's a fucking excellent goal. Patient. I was getting a little impatient with them, but the players remained patient, kept passing, kept the ball, kept it moving, didn't let the ball go stagnant, didn't get the possession, didn't let any of them get closed down. Great through ball from Little. When he's not scoring them, he's creating them. First time finish from the new skipper. This is almost feeling like it's too good. Barbero with a free kick. I'll have to change those. O'Hanlon. Here's Atkinson. Good ball for Wintle. Turn around. There you go. Little's banned one. Hat trick it is. Holy shit balls. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to take him off right now. He is not staying on the pitch a second longer. He's got his hat trick. He is not getting injured. First time. Oh, he's on such sparkling form. Yeah, he's coming off right now. Jason Williams, return from injury. Get back. Get on that pitch. I'm going to put Connolly on for Wintle as well because he's played very well indeed. 8.5, 2 assists. He's looking a bit tired, looking a bit jaded. As is O'Hanlon, who's also had a decent game by his standards. I know it's only a 6.9. He's looking complacent as well, little dickhead. Finch can come on. He'll switch that role into a ball midfielder on support role. And we'll just shut up shop, essentially. Calm faith for all of you. So Andy Little then, in his last 3 games, has scored, 8 goals? If you extend that to his last 5 games, he has 11. Holy shitballs. Moore with a goal kick for them is going to clear it upfield. And we are going to win it. Can we get onto the second ball? No, we can't. Here they come with an attack then. Here's Sparks. Don't get sent off, are you, Banjo? Don't get sent off. Good man. Here's Brody. Can you find the returning Williams? Look for Jason. Or just dawdle on it and lose it. Whatever, mate. Easy. Here's Reed. They've got Stockwell free at the far post. If he finds him, and he has, and it's 4-2. Okay. I'm actually going to switch to defensive then. And we will... we won't then. We'll watch a replay first. It's a good ball down the line. Reed squares it across the 6-yard box. It's an easy goal. It's too easy. I'm going to make changes so that they can't do that easily again. I'm going to drop to... in fact, we're going to drop him in not much lower then, just lower tempo. We're going to be more structured, slightly deeper defensive line, less closing down, more disciplined. But here they come again. Oh, don't let us throw this lead away, please. Verma with a cross in. Reed is going to break for... I nearly said Sparkles then. Sparks with a header that Leathering saves. Do not fucking throw this lead away though, seriously. But with that yellow card for Clovis, it looks as though this game is done, and it is. 4-2 win. Could have done without conceding the 2 goals, but attacking wise, another excellent performance. We look like we are back on song in that regard. I'm just going to calmly tell them well done. Let's have a look how our rivals did. Looks like Dagenham lost because we've gone above them. They didn't lose, they drew. How did Lincoln do? They won because they maintained the 6-point gap. Only the one automatic spot, remember, from this division. So at the minute, second is only good enough for playoffs, which we don't want. I want to win the league and go up automatically. We'll have to rein Lincoln back by a sum of 6 points in order to do that. They must have won today based on the league table. They did 3-0 against Tranmere. We're on the same goal difference as them though, as are Dagenham. So if they do slip up in form, we're ready. We're ready and waiting to take that top spot. And I'm going to take the opportunity to praise Andy Little for his performances because he's been outstanding. Unbelievable. He has been the catalyst for our resurgence. No doubt about it. I know I've signed Atkinson in the midfield and he kind of brought back the passing, but without the goals of Little, we wouldn't be on the purple patch that we're in right now. He's been fucking amazing. Clovis is suspended. Could do without that. Ebbsfleet have made an offer for Danny Galbraith. 1.3 grand over the course of 12 months with 4.5 grand up front. I'm more than happy with that. I don't really want money for him. I just want rid of him for the wage because I'm not going to use him, and we're currently paying him 800 quid a week, which I can use for something else. Yep. So Danny Galbraith can leave. See you later, mate. I imagine he'll be going in January. Although might be going right now. Where at Ebbsfleet? I know he'll be going right now because Ebbsfleet are in Vanarama with us. So see you later, Danny. Have a nice career, mate. Look at these recommendations for attackers to scout. Aaron McLean, not sure who he is, but Shola Amiobi and Kevin Lisby. Fucking hell. Shola Amiobi. Emerson Boyce, a right back to scout. That's not a bad idea, you know. That's not a bad idea. He might be able to... 37, Jesus. Goalkeepers, you reckon we could do with a better goalkeeper? I'll scout the 3 that you've recommended. And a hot prospect in Aaron Mitchell. I don't know if anyone else does this. Whenever they come up with these, I'll always just scout all the players. Most of them are usually shit that you can never use. But one of these gave me Atkinson, who's now probably the best overall midfielder in our club. So it's worth scouting them at the very least. All you got to do is look at the report card. You know, it's worth doing. Freddie Adu, top tip for you right there. And with that top tip, it's time for the top segment of the Freddie Adu show. You know it. It's time for the Ad Break Questionarium. Today's question for the Ad Break Questionarium is: who should win the... Why am I saying it this slowly? Today's question: who should win the Ballon d'Or for 2016? Answers after the break.
Try to take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night.
And so the question for the Adbrit Questionarium was, who should win the Ballon d'Or for 2016? If you said Messi, fuck off. If you said Ronaldo, no. The answer is... I'm Luke Confive and my dad's Bruce Lee, drives me around in his JCB. Welcome back to a bullshit scout report. My scouts think that Shola Amiobi would be the best striker at this club. Let's have a better look, shall we? His finishing is 11, which is okay. His dribbling is okay. His first touch is okay. His heading is very good. His passing is very good. His penalty taking is awesome. Technique's good. He is a lazy gobshite. He's strong. He's slow as fuck. He can jump. He's reasonably fit. His mentals are actually good across the board, apart from that work rate. I don't know why. Just it's something about me. Okay, whenever I see that low of a work rate, I'm just like, get fucked. And also, Shola Amiobi, in real life, you're a cunt. So no, bye. Jack Higgins has got himself injured. That's another centre back down. I haven't used him in quite a while though. I know he started the season for us and did fairly well, but I haven't used him in quite some time. So and his stats have dropped off so badly. So yeah, never mind. Now I want to fund a coaching course for Craney. I want to. They're not going to allow me to do it. But as soon as we're maybe once we're out of the season, I do want to get coaching courses for Craney to try and improve these stats and develop him as a coach, and then maybe eventually have him as my assistant manager. Merry Christmas. Aww. So for this game, Clovis is suspended, and who was the other man that had to come out? Oh yeah, Galbraith had to leave his bench spot. So Johnson can come in for this last game for the club before his loan ends, and Felix Clark, I think it's called Felix. Franklin Clark. I'll learn their names one day. Franklin Clark comes onto the bench because he's the only other midfielder that we have. Jack Finch comes into the team. Atkinson, the team is otherwise unchanged from the last game. Oya Banjo playing his last game for the club before he joins Walsall. And after that, I don't think Rooney will quite be back for that time. No, he won't. So I'll play someone else at right back. Probably Robinson, but then who I'll put on the bench, just one of these centre backs. But yeah. So the team that played in the last game, essentially, apart from Finch, in for Clovis because Clovis is suspended. Let's fucking go. Okay, first highlight of the game. Here we go. Atkinson. What are you going to do with it, mate? Well played. O'Hanlon. Well kept. That's good spreading as well. Whittle. Can you put a decent ball in, mate? Can indeed. Brody wins it and scores. Fucking get in. 10 minutes in. 1-0 up. Brody the skipper with the goal. A header, just like he's been doing all season. A good ball from Whittle, which he hasn't really done enough of, for my liking, which is why I am looking at replacing him at left back. But good ball in. Great leap and header. That's a fantastic header, actually. Good goal. 1-0 up. Immediately going to drop the fullbacks back a little bit. See, I'm learning lessons. I'm learning from my previous mistakes, sort of, sometimes, occasionally. Here they come with Ramstein to Thompson, Emerton, Ramsden, Oliver. Forward for Thompson is Birdie. He's going to shoot. No, he's not. He's played Thompson back in. That was great disguise on that pass. Did I hear the bar or did Leatherman save it? Leatherman saved it. Good save, mate. Or Liver with the corner for them. Come and catch this, please, Leatherman. Come and catch this. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. What the fuck accent was that? And 1-0 at half time. It is. Calmly guard against complacency. Oh shit. Barbier and Wintle both look stressed by that. Wintle's looking very nervous. You've played well, mate. You've played well. Don't worry about it. Andy Little's fallen off a bit in this game. But Brody's come through with the goal, so that's okay. Not going to change anything. Let's just go. Okay, free kick for Whittle. Don't be too nervous, mate. Put a good ball in. Not especially. Here's Oliver coming through for them. Thompson through the middle. Is anyone going to pick him up? Not really. Trying a bit of a flick and a trick, and it didn't really work out, but they're going to get the ball. Here's Clark D. Too easy, that. Nugent. Too easy, all of that. And they're back in the game. North Ferriby United back in the game. Noel Burdick with his first goal of the season. Well done, mate. Congrats. Fuck you. Okay, Ryan Brindle. Not only is he looking especially nervous, but he's also down to 63%. So Aidan Connolly is going to come in, and that's actually going to signal a change in tactic for us. We're going to go a second striker with Connolly, and I'm going to move O'Hanlon onto just a central midfielder on support, just a general one. Finch is going to remain defensive. Wing backs go back to full back on support, and I'm going to change it up in the instructions as well. We're going to pump the ball into the box, going to shoot on sight, we're going to go route one. This is what worked in the 3-1 comeback against Tranmere, by the way. Going to go route one, and that's all for now. In fact, no, much more closing down as well. But I'm not going to put it on attacking, which I did for the comeback. Going to leave it on standard because I don't want to lose. Aidan Connolly coming in, passionate, looking for you to make the difference. See, I should probably explain that tactic a little bit with the changes I've made. Set Connolly to a second striker so that he gets further forward, along with Little. Get balls flung up to Brody. Change O'Hanlon to a centre mid as opposed to deep line playmaker. Because as a centre mid, he'll still be the one playing those balls, and he has the best passing to do so. But like Atkinson, he will now get forward as well. And hopefully just get some men forward around Brody, get the knockdowns, get the goals. That's the theory. Let's see if it works. In fact, our long range shooting is shit, so I'm going to turn shoot on sight off. Just thought about that because the only two good long shots we've got are Chicken and Heslop, and they're both injured. So, is this a chance here? Cowgill. I thought it was just going to be a routine catch. Break for somebody. I didn't break for anybody. Is it going to break for them? Here's Thompson. Atkinson, stay with him. Don't do anything stupid. Okay. This is okay. Whittle, don't bring him down. Well done, mate. So that was the highlight then. That bit of a scramble. Didn't really break for anyone. Andy Little's had a really poor game, but I don't want to bring him off, because we know that at any point he can just grab a goal. I'm going to bring Williams on. He doesn't like playing target man, but he's a big lad and he's strong, so he'll do it. And I don't really have anyone else to bring on, especially. I'll bring Franklin on for Finch just because Finch is tired. Can you play ball on midfielder? Yeah, you can do it. You can do a job in there. I'll put you on support, get you up the pitch a bit more, try and win the ball a bit higher up. So, they're going to start probably the last highlight of the game. Little wins it well. Good stuff. Atkinson, create something for me, mate. Here's Connolly. Prove why you should be in the team, Connolly. Oh, well done. Oh, I was hoping that cross would break for somebody. It didn't quite. Good play, though. Good play. Win that. Okay, O'Hanlon. Atkinson. Good play again. Went up. Good ball in. Oh, Williams. Oh, what a header. Excellent. Substitution vindicated. We're going to drop to defensive and structured. Hold on to this win now. Excellent play. Another good cross from Whittle. 2 in a game for him. This is on the half volley as well. What a ball that is. And a header, bullet header into the top corner. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Get in. Get the fuck in. Don't concede now, please. Just be the ending highlight. That'll do. That's a goal kick. Get in. 2-1. 2 victories in the episode. It's a while since that's happened. Fucking passionate. I am passionate. Nobody cared. Oh, right, because we didn't meet expectations because they're shit and we only just beat them. Okay, then. Calm. I'm still going to say something nice. Yeah, I'm still going to say nice things. I'm still going to say nice things. And if they don't care, then fuck them, quite frankly. But, yeah. Very, very happy with the episode in general. Lincoln have drawn 2-2 with Guiseley. Guiseley at bottom. Well done, Guiseley. They only got 11 points. That's only the 11th point of the season. And they got it against the league leaders. Reeling them in. We're reeling them in. That's the title of the episode. Reeling them in. If you've liked this episode, show it by clicking that thumbs up button. If you haven't liked it, go to the comments. Tell me why not. Also remember, in your comment, include the drug that will make you better at football. I can't think of one. Cocaine. That'll make you fast and hyper, make your reactions quicker, but you'd just be all over the place. I don't know, maybe blood doping is the way to go. Maybe Nasri's onto something. Allegedly.